So these are moments I love in football, where you get your chances. I've already said that football is about moments and chances. And we just saw that. Dennis, I need to start from you on this one. You said Arsenal were not serious the last time.
Yeah.
You said Arsenal is just not serious. Were those your words the last time?
Those are my words.
Are they still serious
And
or
I
they
stick
are
to
not?
them all the time.
They're not serious?
They're still not serious. You see,
That's
it's-
5-0
you see-
against
you
their
see, I am
City
not saying-
rivals.
You see, I said that in context.
Okay.
So what I did say was that Arsenal knew the kind of issues they had, and I felt that they were not addressing it, and
Okay.
kept on saying they wanted to win the league. If you don't address the issues that you have, how can you win the title? And it's very evident that they still need somebody up there. to score
Even
the
with
goals.
5 goals?
Oh, please, you're playing Crystal Palace at home for Christ's sake.
That's a derby. That's a
You're
derby.
playing a Crystal,
But that's a
You're
derby.
playing Crystal Palace at Emirates, and you can't win that match. And then I don't see your business saying you want to win the league.
That's true.
So this is an expected result. So
Okay.
these are not the games that determine whether you win the league title or not.
They've lost 2 of their
Yeah,
derbies. They lost against Fulham and against West Ham United.
So if you want to win the league title, it's a game you should be winning. So this is actually no news. If for me, I felt that they've had some pretty bad games, and they needed to score some goals to give them confidence. I think it's pretty impressive that you're able to score 5 goals in this game, because it's still the Premier League, and to score 5 goals at home, pretty much so much credit to them for the able to score, because they needed those goals for the confidence of Sunday. Because Martinelli has been awful for 2 months. The whole front line has been awful in recent times, and that's my problem. I was saying that in the business end of the league, you don't lose form, you don't go to sleep when after December, and that's what they were doing. So until they cure that, I hope this is not a flash in the pan performance. so if they can be consistent, because I still feel they need to get somebody, they need to get a good striker in, because I think that if they want to compete on relying on Gabriel Jesus and Martinelli and all these guys to get them goals to win this title, that I think it's not going to happen. And because you watch the likes of Man City and what they are doing now, coming back into form, they will always be a threat. So my issue with Arsenal is that they need to address their issues. And because if they really want to win this title, they need to address that scoring problem. And it's something that is highlighting. Yeah, they scored 5 goals today, but the question is, how consistent are you going to be? Yeah. That's my issue. And that's why I stick to what I said. I knew they came from there last time, but it's not a problem. So I just feel that they need to get more consistent. And it's good Martinelli scored. I think Saka didn't get on the score sheet. But I think subsequently, if they can improve and start scoring goals, fine. The better for them. But I still maintain that. Right?
You still maintain they're not serious.
Why should you trust Arsenal?
You don't trust Arsenal with the 5-0 scoreline?
I mean, I think Arsenal,
that gives them 43 points. They are getting closer.
It doesn't
the
matter.
person who's on top is having 45.
It doesn't matter. I think Arsenal, you look at what happened last season. You can't lead a league for 220 plus days. Someone just uses 15 days to clinch the title. No serious club would do that.
On top for about 32 matches, if not 31,
exactly.
in that range.
It tells you the level of mentality, toughness that they have. I don't think that they have that toughness. And so for me, I think that regardless of how Arsenal start every season, I don't count them as my favorite, because I don't think that they have that touch that every side need, because we've seen Chelsea do it, we've seen Man City do it back to back. Yeah. We've seen Liverpool even do it, and Jurgen Klopp. We've seen even last season, Alex Ferguson's last season when Manchester United.
2013.
Just look at the crop of players that he used to win that season. Arsenal with those players can never win, and they keep on buying and buying and buying. You don't buy players that does not fit into your profile and expect to win the league. And so for me, I side with because the classical is the Havertz thing. I don't still understand why the pages are. Havertz. I don't really see it. And from what Dennis is saying, I would have loved if they used that money that they used to purchase Havertz for a proper out-and-out striker.
Interesting.
I think that would have been brilliant.
Interesting. Even when Arsenal is winning on a huge margin, the guys or gentlemen would
listen,
never
listen, Abi, look at this Crystal Palace team. They've been awful in the past 5-6 matches that they've played. Honestly.
But it was a derby now.
No, it doesn't matter. But coming into the game, Palace have been awful. Okay. And I think after every game, just listen to Roy Hodgson.
As for Roy, I have my reservations about him. But let's move into a striker that Arsenal would love to have, Ivan Toney. He's back and he's on the score sheet again. It was Brentford who beat Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to 2. Let's go for the highlights.